Hey folks, it's Fook, and welcome back to my channel. This really is a reintroduction to my channel, since I am going to try my damnedest to do some regular videos, whether it's once a week or something. I'm going to try to get into a rhythm because I find that I've been lacking in terms of putting content up, which is really hard. I mean, I really appreciate full-time YouTubers who try to do, daily videos or even every couple of days to remember to do it, to come up with the content. Man, that's just really hard. But that's one of the goals I have for myself for the next near future. How long, I have no idea. But I'm going to try to do something weekly. So I really wanted to take the opportunity just to reintroduce myself to everyone on the channel. I'm just a mid-40s guy trying to do his best. I'm grateful that I get to live in San Diego and have a nice, middle-class life. I'm not this rich, wealthy, whatever, that has free cash to spend on toys and whatnot. So just really trying to make it, like most of us, I think. The main reason I actually even did the channel was that, I found a lot of useful information on YouTube that was a lot of help to me, and I put out videos that are both interesting to me and that I think would benefit other people that may have the same problem that I ran into. So that was kind of the genesis of my channel. Didn't really have a topic. I didn't have it wasn't about van life or about technology or about photography or videos or any of that. It was just things that I was interested in and problems I ran into. But I think that if you've watched some of my videos over time, it becomes pretty obvious that there are a couple of topics that I'm pretty interested in. Really interested in technology, in photography. I like programming, although I don't get to do it as much as I want to. Really interested in personal investment, so I talk about that sometimes. I do a lot of traveling. Again, not to the level of some of these other professional YouTubers who, seem to make everything look really glamorous and cool and all that all the time. I wonder where they get their money, but let's face it, some of these guys are multi-millionaires based on what they're doing. And don't get me wrong, they work really hard for it. So, it's not that I'm complaining about it, but that's just not me. I have a full-time regular job and I do this, I do this for fun. A lot of times you're gonna find my videos maybe pointless, not worth watching, and that's fine too. We're all individuals, but sometimes I'm putting stuff up just for my own, reminder, how to do this or that. It's technical, I don't do it all the time. I put it up for me to know and remind myself, but I think that maybe it's useful for other folks too, so I make it public. So you're just gonna find a collection of esoteric stuff that kind of is in my arena of interest, but not really focused on any particular topics. And just a heads up that once in a while you're gonna see just random stories from me. And the main reason for this is that I have a couple of nieces and nephews who wants their uncle to kind of tell them stories. So maybe I'll put that in a separate, playlist that I call, stories from uncle or something like that. But yeah, just, kind of a reintroduction to myself, trying to make that commitment to do something once a week, whatever the case may be, and hope that you find it useful. The other thing that, I like to share that is not really public is that I do find YouTube to be extremely useful for just sharing videos with friends and family, the personal type. You want to give them an update on something, maybe you have a little travel that's not for public consumption, so to speak, but you want to share with family and friends. I do put those up a lot, make them unlisted or private, and I just share the link with families and friends. That is super useful for me because with the technology the way it is now, it's great that we can take all these photos and videos and whatnot, but it's so fractured. It's not easy to share between Apple and Android, and emailing a video is just a pain in the ass and whatever. So YouTube is a huge blessing in being able to share that It doesn't matter what social media platform you're on, everybody has YouTube. So I guess in a way YouTube is its own social media platform, but I did want to kind of say that I do use YouTube, for more than what you guys may see it as. I did mention van life. It's not something that is my main interest, but you're going to see some videos on there too, because I did get into a small Class B RV that I'm really enjoying. Again, not doing it full time. I have a nice house I really like a lot, and no plans to leave it, but I may do extended trips in the RV that I may put up once in a while. Anyways, that's all I have as my reintroduction. Some have asked me, why the hell are you doing this? Why would anyone watch? I don't know. I don't know why anyone would watch. But, someone's finding it interesting. So for those of you that do find it interesting, there's your answer. And the rest of you are probably just rolling your eyes. That's okay too. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to, it's hot in San Diego, so my main goal this weekend is just to stay cool. All right, see ya.